I love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing. I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality. Touching your life with mine. Using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I am super excited because guess what? Today we are celebrating 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're going to create something very special to celebrate. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so that I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now live or later on the replay. And as you are coming in, if you don't mind, would you drop your city and state? Let me know how far this broadcast is reaching. And finally, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new, and someone from our awesome community will welcome you right now. And after this broadcast is over, I will invite you to become a part of our faith family. So how are you all doing? I see that we have my mom here. Hey, Mom, how are you? And there's Donzel. Yes, I know, right, Donzel? I'm so excited. We recently reached 1,000. And let's see, what day was that? Was that Thursday or Wednesday? Let me look back real fast because I know I made a post about it. And I was watching so closely because I was thinking, y'all, we would reach maybe 1,000 today, because what did we have Tuesday? I think we had 993 on Tuesday. And so, yeah, it was on Thursday. We had 997. And then all of a sudden, the numbers kept climbing. And so I waited until we had 1,001 before I made a post because I did not want to have anyone drop off. So, y'all, last I checked, Donzel, I'm going to go ahead and announce that we were sitting at 1,017 subscribers. Can y'all clap? Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's celebrate. Oh my goodness. So let me go ahead and tell you that we are going to do our 1K YouTube live party next Saturday. And I believe I scheduled it for 5 p.m. Our fall crafting bonanza, we ended up changing that date. So that's going to be the following Saturday. So today is our kickoff, and we're going to begin announcing some things that we have in store. But I want to go ahead and let you know that the actual celebration, the 1K YouTube live party, we're going to do it next week. Okay, so that's going to be September 13th at 5 p.m. So we'll talk more about that in just a minute. Okay, all right, there's my brother. Hey, Nat, you made it. How are you? My Aunt Florence is here. Hello, hello. Y'all are coming on in. So today I thought to celebrate, we're going to do something big because as I just announced, if you're coming in, we did reach our 1,000 and we're going to keep going, y'all. And we're already past that. So today I thought just to say thank you, because I cannot say thank you enough for being a part of this journey. Every single subscriber, every view, every like, every comment, you are the reason that this milestone is possible. And because of you, I am so thankful. So take a moment, go ahead and give yourselves a hand clap, because it is because of you that we were able to do this. And you know me, we've got to celebrate. So today we are going to create a beautiful sunflower wreath. And you saw me create one a few lives ago. It's actually hanging right here in the background. We have the smaller version, but guess what? Today we're going big because we're celebrating big. And I want you to know that this very wreath will be the grand prize in our 1K, and I'm calling it our 1K and Full of Faith giveaway, which actually will launch today during this live. How does that sound, everyone? Does that sound exciting? So if you want to let some folks know what we're getting ready to do, go ahead and tell your family, tell your friends, tell those who would love to join in with us. We're going to have some fun today. So we're going to use a Unique in the Creek board this time. And I've already started prepping. And here's how our giveaway is going to work. It's going to start today. and it will run through Friday, which is September 12th. And then I will announce the winner on our live next week, this time, September 13th, as a part of our YouTube live party. Does that sound good? So let's go ahead and prepare our board. And for those who may want to also consider the smaller wreath, you can also choose between the full size wreath we're making today or this smaller version right here. So I will also give you that option, okay? And I will be giving you the link to the giveaway during this live. So stay tuned. You want to watch to the end so you can get that. And all you have to do, hey, Miss Kathy, all you have to do to participate in the giveaway is just, of course, subscribe. That's mandatory. You can tell others about the giveaway, and you have a few other things you'll do to get your entries. And the cool thing is you can enter every single day. So how about that, y'all? The more you tell others, the more opportunities you will have to be the blessed owner of a beautiful sunflower wreath. So yay for us. I'm so excited. And then next week, we'll celebrate with our YouTube live party, our 1K YouTube party. So we'll do that live, and that's when I'll announce the winner. All right, and then this wreath isn't going to be everything and the only thing we're celebrating. I have something new that's going to drop this week. So you'll have to stay tuned, whether you're watching me right now on Facebook, YouTube, or even Instagram. So make sure you are just staying connected with us and following along to see all of the wonderful things we're going to have come our way. So if you're just joining us, y'all, we're celebrating our 1K subscribers on YouTube. And I'm so excited because that was my goal for 2025. So literally I was working to have that goal met by December 31st. But as you can see, we really met that goal 4 months early. So I'm so excited about that. Thanks, Miss Kathy. All right, so I am wiring up our board. And then I've made a good bit of the petals just to save us some time. We're going to start with adding the leaves first. And since we did the olive leaves last time, I thought today let's add some lime green leaves to this one. And we will go from there. All right, so I've been doing all the talking. Y'all tell me, how are y'all doing today? Are y'all having good weather? Feels like it went back to being summer here almost. We had upper 80s, I think, maybe even 90 yesterday. And then today was another warm day. I didn't catch the temp, but I know it was extremely warm. So yeah. Considering that we're getting all geared up for fall, it's like summer doesn't want to go yet. It's like, I'm still here. All right, here's what it looks like all loaded with my zip ties. And let's go ahead and add a hanger. Usually I do my hanger at the end, but since I'm going to go ahead and start with my leaves, let's kind of do it in reverse. Let me get a pipe cleaner for my hanger here. That way we have that all ready. And this will be how we will hang. Oh, you have scattered rain, Miss Kathy says. Is it making the weather cooler by chance? We need a little bit of rain. It doesn't look like it's going to rain here, but yeah, we could definitely benefit from some rain. That's for sure. All right, so we're getting our hanger added first so that we'll have an easy way to hang this on the door. You can also hang these inside your home on a wall. It will make the interior of your home look beautiful as well as you're thinking about how to decorate for fall. Okay, it's cooling down some. Okay, well, that's good. So who's excited about our giveaway? And I've been working on all the things for us really all year, just planning and working on how we would celebrate. All right, so let me grab our leaves. And I think I want to have 2 leaves this time. I know we did, let's see, what did we do here? We did 4. So let's do 2 leaves, and we're going to have them go diagonally. And just to save us some time, I've already made these. So the way I made it is going to look like it's a double set of the leaves there. So let me go ahead and add my zip tie so it'll be ready for this. And then we're just going ahead and get it added. You can place these wherever you want, but it makes the wreath look really nice, having just a hint of some greenery peeking out from our design. And it's amazing how we can take mesh. Uh-oh, I pulled that a little too tight there. Let me do that again and make it do what we want it to do. I don't think that one was tightening up anyway. I could tell when I was tightening it up just then, you know. Sometimes you'll get what I like to call duds. And so you think that they're tightening up, they're not. There we go. That one felt better. I actually heard it make a sound when I was cinching it up. All right, so there's our first one. And then let's put one over here. So have y'all had a great day today? What have y'all been up to? Earlier, I felt like a cold was trying to come on. So I literally started doctoring myself, as my mom would say. And I had an appointment earlier where I was doing some in-person tech training. And I must say that my client, she was so sweet. She had all the things for me to help me feel better, from soup to tea. We had cough drops, fruit. She even had like some sandwiches ready for me. So it really blessed my soul so much. So I am feeling so much better. And I'm so thankful for that. All right, y'all. So here's what it's going to look like with our leaves. So we're going to have our leaves kind of just coming diagonally here. And let me hold it. So just like this. So here's the hanger right here. And then we have our leaves coming out. So what do y'all think? That's the start of our wreath. Oh, Miss Kathy, I love it. She says she's working on her fall decor. Love it. All right, so now we're going to start some flowers. So let me grab the leftovers that I did not get to make. So these are the ones we'll make together. So let's go ahead and make one to start. And then I will zoom us in for this part so you can see how I'm going to do it. So this is going to be super simple for me. I love making this petal. You saw me make it not long ago when we did our miniature version of this, the pixie. Okay, so I'm going to take my mesh and just make a simple triangle here almost. And I literally can manipulate this mesh and make it do what I want it to do. And then all I'm doing is just slightly rotating it, just like so. And I'm going to start gathering this folded edge in a way that creates what I'm calling my daisy petal. There are so many different petals that you can create. We did an entire lesson of this in the Creative Circle. There's so many that you can create. Donzell, I haven't forgotten that you want to make a rose. I had that on my list still. So we have not forgotten that. All right, and then look, y'all, there is our daisy petal. Look at there. What do you think? All right, so let's go ahead and let's bring our board back into view. Okay. Let me get this last one added. Right here, I have my board all wired up, ready to go. Y'all, last year this time I did the presentation for the Azalea Home and Garden Club. Who remembers me talking about that and posting about it on my page? I was just reflecting on that. Yes, I love this. That beautiful yellow, isn't it? Okay. So let's go ahead and let's add our yellow, and doesn't really matter where you start. I'm just going to start right here. And then we'll make some more pieces up in just a moment. So we're going to go around. We're just going to add our yellow in. I do too, Miss Kathy. It's one of my favorites. This is the poly burlap, so it's very durable outdoors. If you choose to hang your wreath outdoors, you'll have good results with it. And I just love the look that it gives, especially if you love sunflowers, right? Okay, there we go. I want to put it on my table so y'all can see. So I don't often go live on Instagram, but I thought today, let's do it in case someone wanted to join in on our celebration there. I had someone ask me if I've ever gone live on TikTok, and I have not. So we'll have to explore that as an option. Because I really like to just do it all in one program. I don't want to have multiple devices up. So yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe if I get it figured out, we do it for next week. We have our celebration. All right, y'all. So I'm just adding these all the way around. You can see it goes pretty quick. I love having things prepped, so it saves us some time. So I do that on the back end. And this is actually how I also prefer to create the wreaths too. All right, so first row has been added. Let's go around and we're going to trim off our excess. I love my little bowl for that because it just makes it faster for me to do. All right, let's see what we have. Are y'all ready? So here is what it looks like now that we've added our first round of flowers. Look at that. Let me hold it the right way too. Let me grab the hanging hole. Here we go. So look at there. So what do you think? And then I'm going to reposition my leaves as we are doing this so that they will show exactly the way that I want them to. So I'll do that by the end. Does that look pretty good? Yay. All right, and I want to clean up my leaf here, y'all. So I turned my wood burner back on. I actually had this already set from maybe last year this time when I did my presentation. So that helped me not have to prepare all of the mesh for today. So I love that when I have leftovers for that purpose. So I'm just sealing that back in. Perfect, just like that. All right, let's turn that back off. You know, I don't like to leave that turned on. Thank you all. All right, so let's make a couple more of these. So that way we don't have to do them all at the end. Okay. All right, so let's zoom in again. And I'll move the wreath out of the way. Let's move it over here. So does anyone decorate with sunflowers for fall? No, Sister Julia loves sunflowers. What about anyone else? Because remember, for a while, we were focused on pumpkins. And then we moved on to sunflowers, y'all. So notice we've had a theme going. Thanks, Mom. And I love when we do things with our theme. And I'm going to just clean these little edges up while I see it. So that way everything looks exactly the way I want it to while we're going around. Okay. All right, so there we go. Look at that. Just that fast, we have a petal all done. All right, let's do 2 more. And if you want to see this nice and slow, I actually have the video from last year's presentation on my YouTube channel. So I will make sure I link to it in case you want to check it out. And then we've done lots of flower wreath tutorials inside of the creative circle. So if that's something you're interested in, if you go to learnfromfaith.com, you'll see even more like videos and tutorials. And I think today was the deadline to have all the videos downloaded from Facebook too. So yeah, so I'm glad we had our videos on our YouTube channel. We can go back and reference those. Ooh, I bet that was beautiful, Miss Kathy. A sunflower on grapevine sounds gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just gathering my mesh together to create my daisy petal. What other colors do y'all think this would look beautiful in? Because, you know, we don't have to just do yellow. But what other colors could we create, would y'all say? Any ideas? All right, and there's our third one. Okay, so let's get these added to our wreath. Here we go. All right, so let's start right here. Okay, bring you all back. Hello, Natalia. Oh, Natalia is watching us on Instagram. Natalia, I've decided to go live on Instagram today. She calls me Bo's Queen, y'all. Oh, you are so sweet. And I haven't forgotten what you asked, Natalia. I'll just have to do some research and figure out the best way to create that for you. So don't want you to think I've forgotten it. I have it right here. We're making a beautiful flower wreath today to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Isn't that amazing? All right, my aunt is saying brown and green. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to ask Natalia an Instagram question. Will I have to save this live for it to still save on my page? How does that work? So we could do the brown and green. So are you thinking, Aunt Flo, that the leaves would be brown? Is that what you're thinking? And then have like a green, or the petals. Let me say it this way. The petals would be brown, like flower petals are brown, and the leaves are green. Is that what you're thinking? Let's see, Miss Kathy saying blue and white. Oh, of course. I should have known it. And then she's saying green and orange for fall. Absolutely. Oh, I love that orange. Yes, that is gorgeous. And that orange makes me think about pumpkin too. So yeah, love, love, love that. All right, y'all, I'm just going around adding the petals. Can y'all see it? Look at there. And it's making a nice full wreath. I love it. And this is going to be our giveaway prize, y'all. So I'm so excited. As you know, we had to do it big. We've been talking about how we were going to celebrate and do something. And I said, you know what? I know what we're going to give away. So yes. And this is perfect for fall. And also, you can hang these every day. So it doesn't have to just be for fall, especially if you love sunflowers, right? Okay, maybe some red too. Yeah, you absolutely could, Aunt Flo. So yeah, that would be great. Okay. So I'm just going all the way around, adding these in to our design. Just like so. And this is our last one for our second layer. I didn't put anything on the outside row, so we technically started on the second row, but this is our second row of flower petals here. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this color is building up so nicely. And what's perfect about this wreath is if you have a storm door on your main door, it will still fit. The door will close with it on. So that's, I would say, one of the things I love about the flower wreaths, okay? All right, let's find my hanger. Here it is. So look at there, y'all. Look at how already it's coming together. We did 2 rows or 2 layers of our petals. Isn't that amazing? So, oh my goodness, I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, what do y'all think? All right, so let's make our last batch of petals. And then we'll have it. Let me make sure I didn't lose Natalia here. All right. To make sure I didn't miss her comment. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'll check that in just a minute. So y'all, we have 3 left to make. So let's make these 3. Thanks, Mom. All right, so I'm just doing that same thing that we just did. Okay, so I just kind of fold it in half, making that triangle. And then I just start kind of gathering the edges where I folded it, just to turn it into a petal there. It's super simple, probably one of the easiest flowers to make. And I do have these listed on the website as well, just to let you all know. And so there you have it. Look at there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do 2 more. Then we'll finish our wreath. We'll get a center added. And then we will be done, y'all. This one's moving pretty quick. Oh, thank you, Donzel. He said it looks amazing. I think so too. So we have lots of exciting things coming up, y'all. So next Saturday, 13th, is our 1K YouTube party live. Okay, we'll be doing that. Then September 20th, Fearlessly Unique with Simone. We will have our fall crafting bonanza on September 20th. And then October the 11th, next month, is the Sweet Potato Festival, 9 to 4. And that's in Darlington, South Carolina. So we have lots of events happening where you can stay connected. And yeah, just come out, participate. And that's all you need to do. Just show up. And you might show up online and participate. You might show up in person if you're able to, if you live close by. So yeah, I would love to have you all as a part of all the great things that we have happening. All right, last one is done. Okay. So there's our 3rd one. Okay. All right, so let's get those all added to the wreath to finish this off. So now we're going to add it to our inside layer. Remember when we did it before, how tight it was, and I told you I had to really work hard to add those. But this time I already have my zip ties in place, so it's going to go pretty quick. That's one of the things I love about the Unique and the Creek boards. Makes it super simple for beginners especially. You don't have to think about where to add things. But yeah, and then I've taken all that hard work out of the equation for you, and I'm just making it for you. Or if you decide you want to learn how to make one, you can let me teach you how to make one, right? You don't have to do all the figuring out that I've done. Okay. All right, any other color combos while we're at it? Those were some great ones that y'all suggested. I still have that orange in my head, Miss Kathy. So we'll have to see on that. I think I'm going to turn this back on. I want to clean this edge up just a little bit right here. Can't see it, but I'm going to do it because I see it. That's what I tell my members all the time in our creative circle. A lot of things that I do as the designer, I know my customers wouldn't see, but it makes me feel even better about my work when I take such great care and attention to detail like that. So yeah, I do it for me, y'all. And I think my customers do appreciate that. Oh, y'all, I found one more. So I guess we're going to have to make one more when we're finished. I didn't see that one. I don't know how it was hiding from me there. It was just like sitting there looking up at me. All right. I think we have 4 more left. And then we'll just make the last one of the 4. So what have y'all been doing this weekend? You want to go shopping or working, resting, cleaning? What have y'all been doing? Tell you what, it felt good to sleep in today because I was exhausted this week. I feel like I worked super hard, like all week, like I do every week. But I think I just felt it. Oh, thanks, Dunzel. This is my inspirational shirt that I made this summer, and it's in my shop too. And I love it. I thought this would be very fitting for today. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. And I feel like that's exactly what he's doing. And for you all too. Mom says cleaning and cooking dinner for tomorrow. You're getting a lot done, Mom. That's good. Mom's cooking some good dinner. Sometimes I feel like I need like a housekeeper to help with all the things, because there's always something that has to be done. And having a home-based business makes it even more busy for me to balance and juggle. That's why I'm so thankful for my husband, because he does so much, y'all, so I can continue to run the business. All right, let me move this over here so y'all can see. All right, Donzel says same thing, taking the dogs out and relaxing. Yep, I love it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Mom says all of the above, so cooking and cleaning too, Miss Kathy. And Donzel is doing some relaxing, so we're just adding in an extra thing there. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. All right, we're making our last one. This one, remember, was kind of hiding from me. I didn't see it. Yeah, thank you for sprinkling, Kim. If anyone else wants to sprinkle this out too, feel free. I always appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, so now we have our last one. And then I'm going to fix the edge on that other one, and then we'll get our center added. Just like so. Yep, so relaxing is definitely a good thing. I was actually taking advantage. I don't know if any of you have noticed, if you have a smart TV, you know how it has the native app that comes with that TV. So like if you have a Samsung, it might be called the Samsung app. LG calls theirs LG channels. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I usually don't watch that channel or those channels, but I've been taking advantage of it. They have some pretty good movies or TV shows. So yeah, we were watching one of those last night. It was an older movie, but it was really good. I'm trying to take advantage of the free stuff. And then I was thinking if I could get to a point where I only watch that, then we don't need to have cable. Because a lot of times I don't watch the cable anyway. So I'm going to try to see if we can maybe watch more of the free stuff. Oh, not cooking. Miss Kathy says, family day tomorrow at church and your family is coming to your house and we're going to fry fish. Now that sounds fun. That will be fun. I remember we used to do that when I was younger. We would always tie our hair to make sure it didn't have like all the fish in it, especially if we weren't going to do it right away, like redo our hair. That will be fun, Miss Kathy. I haven't quite decided on our tutorial for tomorrow. I think I have 2 that I was considering. So yeah, we'll have to see what's in store for the creative circle for tomorrow. It's going to be something great though. It always is. I have such a great time teaching y'all. I should have recorded myself yesterday when I was creating. All right, water time, y'all. Look, have my tumbler. Got thirsty all of a sudden. Yeah, I should have had my camera going yesterday when I was working. I try to remember to do that sometimes, like when I'm in that zone, but I was more in the work frame of mind versus the teaching frame of mind. So I think that's why I didn't. All right, y'all ready to see it? Okay, here we go. Look at what we have now. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. How's it looking? So there it is, top and bottom. I'm turning it so you can see from all angles. So that is what we have. Now that we've added in our last and final layer. So what's left? Well, we've got to add a center, don't we? So let's add our center. And this time we're changing it up a bit. We're still going to have a realistic center that you would see on a flower, but we're going to do a brown. So I think Aunt Flo mentioned brown. You're about to see what brown looks like with our sunflowers. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so here is the center we're going to use. And if you need a center for any wreaths that you make, like if you make wreaths too, I do have these in my shop. You can click on the link that you see here, theatofaith.com. And then you can go to Wreath Supplies, and you'll see that I have several of these different colors and sizes that you can choose from. Okay. All right, so let's prep this because I did not do that before the live so that we can add it to our flower. And then we're going to be done. And I love this, y'all, because it's so authentic and just ties that sunflower theme for fall right in just so nicely. All right, I keep my little felt pieces for the purpose of things like this. So let's get a little piece going. Just like so. All right, I'm doing a little differently this time. There we go. Just add that right there to that center. And that way it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay right here. You could, of course, add the other natural center, like what we used last time. If you notice, the wreath in the back has more of the lighter tone, so you could absolutely do that option as well. There's so many ways you could decorate these flowers and just really personalize them. Okay. All right. So now that we have our center prepped, we're going to go ahead and get it added to our wreath. And you all can see the finished product. Okay. Let's go right here in the middle. We're going to add it. And doing all that work ahead of time just really help to ensure that our wreath looks nice and beautiful. Exactly the way that we want it to look. Okay, just like so. And I love all the different textures here. Okay, I'm just going to tie it off on the back, keeping it nice and smooth, making sure it's exactly where I want it, and it is. Okay, and then we just trim everything down. Just like so. All right, let me look at it first, make sure I have it positioned where I want it, and I do. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. All right, are y'all ready to see the final reveal of our flower? All right, let me grab the hanging hole here, the hanger. All right, how did we do, y'all? Look at there. So here is our beautiful full sunflower wreath. I'm trying to hold it so you can see the whole thing. Here we go. All of the gorgeous details. Come closer so you can see that realistic flower center. Look at there. And so this one, remember last time we created the smaller version. So this one is measuring at about 22 to 23 inches. Let me grab the other one too, just in case, because remember, you have an option. You can choose the smaller one if you want. So here is the smaller design right here. So the giveaway winner will be able to choose which wreath you want so that you get the size that you need for your door. Okay? But aren't they both oh so beautiful? All right, so y'all ready for the link for the giveaway? Because I told you had to stay to the end to get that link. So let's see who's ready to get the link for our giveaway. Thank you. Oh, I love it. Aunt Flo says it looks like it's smiling. I love that, Aunt Flo. Yay. That's the best way to describe it. I love that. You'll have to remember that for next month when we're at the Sweet Potato Festival, okay? Because I'm working on something for us to have. So I love that. Don't forget that. All right, let me go grab, thank you, Kim. Let me grab the link to the giveaway so that any and everyone who wants to enter can do so. And I would love to have you each enter. I will be posting it on all of our social platforms. I'll be sending it out in our newsletter, our email blast. I'll send it out tomorrow. So yes, and of course, you are welcome to tell others about it as well. Okay. There we go. All right, so here is the link. Right now, coming to you in the comments. And then let me add it also to Instagram. All right, so you have it there as well. All right, let me know if you see it because it gave me an error, so I'm hoping it went through. That's for my Facebook people. So if you want to participate in this giveaway, you should have the link now available in the comments. And I am super excited to see who our blessed winner will be for this gorgeous sunflower wreath that we just created today to kick off our celebration of reaching, and not just 1,000, but over 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So praise the Lord, we met our goal and we have surpassed it for 2025. So I'm so excited about that. All right, let's see. What questions do y'all have? We are at the end of our live. Okay, Aunt Flo, you got it. Woo-hoo, good. So what questions do y'all have while we begin to wrap up? I think I've given you all of the announcements. So thank you, Kim. Thanks so much. And thank you, each and every one of you, for helping me reach that milestone. I know it's not me, but it's because of all of us working together. So thank you all so, so much. So don't forget, make sure you come back next week, Saturday, the 13th, September 13th at 5 o'clock p.m. We're going to have our 1K YouTube party live, and we're going to celebrate. We're going to keep the celebration going, and we're going to give away this beautiful wreath. So you have one entire week to participate. Don't forget, you don't have to enter just one time, but you can actually participate every day on the entries, whatever it asks you to do. That's how you gain more entries. So the more you participate, the more entries you'll have. And then also I'll be dropping something new this week to go right along with the giveaway and to go along with our celebration. So even if you're on YouTube, stay connected in the community page because that's where I will post it so that you all know exactly what's ahead as far as our celebration goes. Okay. And then September 20th, we have our second annual Fall Crafting Bonanza with Fearlessly Unique with Simone. And that's going to be at 4:30 p.m. We had to change the date due to a scheduling conflict. So we'll do that on the 20th. And then next month, October 11th, we will have our, our vendor event at the 42nd Sweet Potato Festival in Darlington, South Carolina, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I look forward to seeing you. All right, let's see. Kim, you don't see the link? Let me go look real quick. And if I am able to see it, I'll let you know. I know my aunt, she's on Facebook, and she said she saw it, but let me look. Let's see. Let's go into comments. On the link or click the like. Okay. I'm logging in. Let me log in. Oops, I didn't mean to click that, y'all. All right, give me 1 second, Kim. I'm checking it again, okay? Thank you for saying that because I want to make sure we all can see it. It's taking a second for it to load for me. All right, I'm looking exactly at your screen. Miss Kathy, you didn't see it either? Okay. So let me, all right, try it now. I just added it again. No, Donzel. I think you saw it, Donzel, right, on YouTube? All right, let me know now in the comments if you see it. Aunt Flo, are you placing an order? I love it. All right, you have to tell me. I see what you're saying, okay? So text me that after the live so I don't forget. I see your comment. Yeah, okay, Donzel. I just wanted to make sure. So it should have posted everywhere because that's all I usually do. All right, and this wreath is valued at $75. I forgot to say that. So you'll see that too when you go. All right. I'll wait just a couple more seconds. Yay, Kathy, she says she sees it now. Awesome. Okay, so feel free, blast that out, sprinkle it out. Let's have fun with this, y'all. We have worked so hard this year. I would love, love, love to make this a huge celebration next week this time. So I'm even thinking, you know how when you do, I know a long time ago, what did they used to call it? You probably remember on Facebook when they would have those watch parties. That's what I'm thinking of. I kind of see like a watch party where you come with your snacks, or if you're going to have dinner during the live. I know it's going to be 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, but let's make this fun. Bring your favorite food, your favorite drink, come hang out, have your favorite device. You might put me on your TV that day, whatever you want to do to help celebrate. And yeah, we're going to make this really, really fun because that's what I want to do for us. We deserve it. We work so hard, and we're going to have a grand time. So that's next week, 5 o'clock p.m. And I'm looking forward to it. Okay. And yes, we will be at 7 because my mom is live at 7 o'clock. If we need more time, I'll have to inch it back. But hopefully we'll have enough time. So if you hear me all of a sudden that I've changed the time to 4:30, then that's to give us enough time. Okay. All right. Yay. Kathy sees it now. Kim, you have it. Yay. You entered. Good. I see Donzel's entered. Y'all are awesome. Okay. So that is all you need to do. And then don't forget, you can enter daily. So you take advantage of that. We are located in Florence, South Carolina, Miss Kim. Where are you located? Are you in South Carolina as well? And if so, what part? Because I always love connecting with those in our area if we can, especially when we have our in-person events. So next month we'll be at Darlington's Sweet Potato Festival. That's Darlington, South Carolina. It's not far from here. So yeah, let's see what Kim says before we head out. And then anyone else have any questions? I appreciate Kim asking that. Somerton, wow. Okay, that is not far from us. Yeah, so definitely if you're ever in the area, we'll have to try to connect then for sure. And you'll have to remind me if you are a fellow wreath maker as well. Do you also like to craft? Or are you more of the wreath buyer? Let me know that. I always love finding that out. Oh, a wreath maker. Well, there you go. All right, well, let's stay connected. Make sure you send me a message or something so that we can stay connected. And I love when I have opportunities to do, I don't do a lot of in-person events yet as far as like teaching opportunities, but right now I do teach every Sunday in my creative circle. That's something I've had now since, gosh, has it been 20, how long, Miss Kathy? Has it been 2020? Or 20, I've got to go look and see. We've been doing it for quite a bit. 2021, 2022. I know we started around like COVID time. So yeah, but I'm super excited about that. So I look forward to seeing you on my page more, and I'll go check yours out as well. Thank you for that. All right. Anyone else have anything before we head out for today? This has been oh so fun, and you all are amazing. You make my day. Thank you to Instagram for showing up. I keep looking up there because I have the comments there on my TV. So yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. Absolutely. Me too, Kim. And I love teaching them too. So yeah, make sure you stay connected with us. All right, everyone. So yeah, okay, 20. That's what I was thinking, Miss Kathy, 2021. So 4 years strong, and I'm so thankful to each of the members who have, I will say, God has blessed me to teach because I realize there are so many out there. So I'm just so thankful that someone saw something in me that I could even share. And I've been a certified teacher for 27 years now, and my teaching ability comes naturally from that. And I'm just so blessed that I now have a teaching business. So I never saw that coming either, just like having a touch of faith. But I'm so thankful to God for all the things he does. And I'm so thankful for sending such awesome people my way. So each and every one of you, you are truly amazing, and you're such a blessing to me. And this is my way, our way of giving back. So I did not say this, but this giveaway is sponsored by A Touch of Faith. So I'll show the wreath one more time. So this wreath will be courtesy of yours truly, A Touch of Faith. So this is a thank you for helping me reach the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We did it faster than I thought we would this year. At the top of the year, January 1st, I set the goal, and the Lord has blessed us to reach that goal 4 months sooner. So thank you all. Thank you so much. All right, we will celebrate next week. All right, I think that's it. Thank you. Yes, God is so good. All right, everyone, I think that is it. And if you think of anything after the live has ended, you can always come back and leave your comments, because I will certainly see them when I go back and review our live. But I've truly been blessed and enjoyed you all today. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay connected on my pages. Make sure you're checking those posts. Keep this link handy so you can make sure you are entering daily, okay? And don't forget, go look for something good, because when you find that good, you know you found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night. I'll see you this week. Love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.